What's up, y'all? Welcome back to WILKE'S world. Hope everybody's doing great today. I've been doing a little better, it seems like. I hope you guys are. In a way, it seems like I'm hoping, I got a bunch of random shit wrote down on this papers, that I wrote down last night. Just random thoughts and some random questions, for this theory that I'm about to bring up to y'all. Granted, understand, other than the basic fact that everything in your life created you to be what you are now, you know what I mean? Like, everything you went through and everything is what's developed you into where you are now. Everything you've read, everything you've researched. So, in a way, everything I've ever been through or everything I've just fucking programmed or however you want to look at it, you know what I mean, has led me to some of these theories, right? Granted, understand that, I have fucking read this shit nowhere else. I've heard this shit nowhere else. This is some shit I thought about last night. This is my shit, my theory, which is almost always what I'm giving you, unless some of it's based on some other things. But, this shit here, I came up with yesterday, and I say I came up with it yesterday, but it's something I've kind of known somewhat, or at least thought about. But yesterday it seemed like it finally started clicking, that this could be a possibility. If it is or isn't, it's hard to fucking know when something's unseen, you know what I mean? They ain't got no fucking proof to back it up, but yet, it's so easy to believe that there's a God out there, you know what I mean, and stuff. It doesn't mean that we're fighting an enemy we can't see. Granted, at the same time, don't get me wrong, I don't believe there should be an enemy. There shouldn't be an enemy. And anybody going through any of this kind of crap, anything that's fucking going on, the fucking thoughts in your head just tormenting you, that shit should not be going on. Whatever's causing it should not be doing that, period. And I believe that somehow a lot of this shit is not our shit. What's causing this? Don't know exactly what it is. I'll get into that. But so this is some basic thoughts on it. I didn't write this with plans on reading it, so it's not gonna fucking sound good. Could have made it rhyme for y'all, but I didn't do that. But anyways, so yesterday I just realized I'm fighting an enemy I can't see, right? I'm fighting an enemy that I don't actually hear, but yet I hear it. You know what I mean? I don't hear it, though, with my ears. Though, I hear a lot of shit, too, but don't get me wrong. Let's fucking stay off of that. Let's stay where I'm going with this. So, everything in my head that I ever comes through, good or bad, right or wrong, sounds like a thought. Sounds like a thought in my head. It doesn't sound like a voice. It does not sound like somebody talking. It sounds like me thinking. You know what I mean? That's how it comes through. So I try to tell you guys about some of the stuff I go through with anxiety and this voice in my head that just constantly fucking, I'll be walking down the road, dude, and something in there is go ahead and step out in front of that car. You could stop it. I know you could. Go ahead and do it. You're strong. You still don't have to stop that car. Step on out in front of it, I got that shit going on 24/7, you know what I mean? Granted, if you want to focus on the strengths of some of that shit, I ain't scared of a goddamn thing, you know what I mean? So, in that way, it's good, alright? But that's about it, okay? It's fucking, other than that, it's what the fuck, man, And sometimes it might be that voice that makes me, you know what I mean? Now here, I'm backing that voice up, having its back right now, you know what I mean? That voice also might be the one that makes me think I can win every battle, you know what I mean? But so does the good one on that one, and it doesn't have to hurt me as much, which, anyways, I don't think a lot of that's us. I think it's an unseen enemy. Here, I'll jump into this. All right. It's the unseen battle with the unseen enemy. It speaks without being heard. with our ears and comes through just like a thought. A thought that you think, you think it's your own, but it's not you. You wouldn't hate yourself so much. Like, there's no way that that's us. Like, why would we hate ourselves so much? Like, with all that negativity that comes through, like, constantly telling you you're nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you would not do that to yourself. Like, you wouldn't do that to yourself. Like, there's no way. So that's got to be, from this theory that I have, like, it's got to be on the outside looking in. I don't feel like it can be in here. Now, like, it could be, but like, I'm just, this is the way it seems to me. It's on the outside looking in. You know what I mean? It's awful fucking hateful about everything you're doing anyway. So like, it knows some shit about what you're doing, but it comes through like a thought, So you're walking around thinking like this thought is you. Like, it's like, why am I thinking this horrible shit? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to be thinking about this. I don't even give a fuck about this. You know what I mean? Like, and you're sitting there fucking saying awful shit to you about this or that, or fucking hating on everything you got on, hating on your hair, hating on your fucking way you're walking, fucking telling you should walk out in front of a car, you could. Even trying to talk you into doing it, you know what I mean? Like, which this is shit, kill yourself, you know what I mean? Kill yourself, shit fucking constantly telling you that, Which, for anybody that has these thoughts, that doesn't mean they're yours, I don't feel like. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking understand that part, but I don't agree with that theory that it's always us that's got this problem. Something else is going on, I feel like. I mean, and once you realize that this voice in there might not be you, you know what I mean? Now you're fighting every day to find out what is you. You know what I mean? Like, out of them thoughts. You're filtering through them constantly. Like, what the hell, man? I don't think that way. I don't feel that way. You know what I mean? Why am I fucking telling myself I feel that way? But so you're fighting then every day to see, like, what's me? That's not me. That's not me. Like, I a million times have been like, what the fuck, dude? That's not me. Get out of my goddamn head. You know what I mean? Like, so, and you're struggling then to let the good in. You know what I mean? Like, the good thoughts in, and not let the bad in. Like, you're fucking filtering off what you want to feel, what you don't want to feel, what you want to think, what you don't want to think. Like, and it's like, okay, so if I don't want to think these things, why am I constantly thinking them? How could they be mine if I don't want to feel this way and it still keeps coming in, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it feels to me like it's something on the outside. Because if it was you, I feel like it would come together at some point and be like, okay, you're not the enemy here. You know what I mean? Like, but so I feel like it's on the outside looking into us. I said, I'm not sure how it all works. I don't believe that all in your head is to blame on you. Like, it can't be all you. Like, you can't be fucking having all this crazy shit going on in your head sometimes and just being like, what in the fuck, dude? Like, I'll be fucking just like, get out of my head sometimes. Like, what the hell? Like, so then I got these other questions, like, here's some of it, like, how to get access into our heads, and why does it consistently want you dead? Like, that is a fucking big question, because it fucking sure as fuck wants, not so much so that it was trying to convince you to fucking do things that you shouldn't do, like, go ahead and walk in front of that car, man, you'll be fine, like, I mean, this is shit I go through. I hope you guys don't, but if you do, I'm there with you. And this brings up the question, if the hate's on you, causing all this stress and, all the shit. Now, if that isn't you, or it's coming from some outside force, is the voice or thoughts that love you and tell you you're so much more, thoughts that are cheering you on, giving you the strength to endure the pain, finish the test, the trials of life, giving you the strength to get through all that, flooding you with faith and infinite wisdom and power to keep moving forward and to not give up or quit. Is that on the outside too? Is that also not us? I mean, you get wherever I'm at right now, and this shit I'm discussing with you, like, it's like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck, guys? Like, let's see. And where in the fuck are you gonna find the answer to these questions if this is a thing? Like, no one I know has got the answers to this shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to figure out why we have anxiety, why we're stressed out, why that shit in there is going on constantly, and you're telling it not to. Like, they say be mindful, dude. Like, constantly mindful. Have to be. Constantly in battle. Constantly being mindful. Like, how do you not be? You're constantly under attack. Like, you fucking constantly being mindful. It's like, then you're judging yourself. Like, why am I thinking that? That's awful. Oh my God, I don't want that to happen. Oh my God, I could create that in my reality. You know what I mean? Like, then you're fucking tripping on that shit. And it's like, dude, if this shit isn't us, we don't have to fucking figure that part of it out. Like, you gotta fucking understand, like, if some of this shit going on and through our heads and things isn't us, you know? And here I go when he's that stupid analogy, like the devil on one side of your shoulder and the fucking angel on the other, you know what I mean? But, like, it's something different than that. But that's like a funny analogy there, or whatever you want to call it. But, like, where in the fuck are we gonna get the answers to this shit? You're just gonna have to fucking find it out on your own, dude. Like, I guess. Like, I am not gonna fucking stop until I figure this out. And these are the questions about this, some of these ideas that I got. Like, and I think you'll like some of them. Like I said, if anybody gets any of this or understands any of this, goddamn, comment, please. Like, I'm down for anybody's theories, you know? Like, just understand that I'm off the deep end here, you know what I mean? We're in the fucking deep waters here. Like, we got to fucking know what's up now, you know? Like, we got the awareness that other things being possible. Let's fucking go with it. Now, I need the fucking tools now. Like, which maybe you've been developing them your whole life and you don't realize it, you know? So, like, there's another thing there. Like, and I believe that we're waking up and realizing that God's in us, too. Like, source energy is in us and everything else. Like, and these voices in our heads that aren't us. Like, if anybody been trying to do law of attraction, you know, like, trying to bring what you want into your reality, and you're wondering why you're having such a fucking hard time doing it, because you feel like you're doing all this shit, like believing these thoughts, thinking this way, saying this way, whatever, you know, like, okay, and it's not happening because we got fucking shit going on in there that I don't think is us that's fucking keeping that shit turned off or turned down, you know, like, so this also theory, like, and who knows, hopefully it's not just to fucking make me keep thinking that law of attraction thing's possible, but, like, it makes perfect sense that some of that shit isn't you. You know, if you've been in my shoes, like, it's like, there ain't no way this shit's my thoughts. You know, like, though I'm rowdy, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, I ain't a fucking ashamed of a lot of that shit. But, like, it comes in at fucking times when there's no reason to be fucking thinking that way. You know, and if it ain't got nothing else to hate on, it attacks you. I feel like. So here you go. Like, the voice or thoughts in our heads, you know, like, what the fuck, man? What is that shit, you know? Are they ours? Is it not ours? Like, I need to find that answer, you know what I mean? Because that's a question that comes up, like, whoa, is that a thing or not a thing, you know? Like, if it is or isn't us, then what is us? You know, like, if it ain't the good or the bad that's in there and that's all coming in from somewhere else, where the fuck are we in that little, you know what I'm saying? Probably right down the middle. And it's going to make me say 50-50, but I've always said the answer's right down the middle. Like, being an angel, being a demon, whatever, the answer's right down the middle. You know what I mean? Like, being both is where it's at, I feel like. Or, you know, even God, devil, right down the middle. You know what I mean? Like, but, like, what is us then, you know? Then there's this other question, you know, like, the voice that hates us, for sure, it seems like it's on the outside looking in to me. Like, to me, it feels like it's on the outside looking in, because it's like, or it would have to be way the fuck up in here to fucking know every little thing I'm doing, you know, from an outside perspective as well. Like, it would have to be way up in here, I feel like, but it feels like it's on the outside looking in. So, like, in this little theory, like, I'm just wondering, is there frequencies sending this shit to us? Is there something sending that at you? You know what I mean? Like, we'll see what he'll fucking think and firing that shit at you, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Frequencies, radio waves, whatever. Like, it's something like that. Energy, you know, because everything's supposedly energy anyways, but what is causing it to be so fucking hateful to you? Like, I just do not feel like we would hate ourselves that much. Like, why would you? Like, you don't want no one else hating you, and you're sick of that happening too. And why is this voice in there cheering them on damn near? You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking, you wouldn't do that to yourself. You would not do it yourself. And you also wouldn't be on the other end, on the good side, just talking yourself to keep up and going through it. I guess maybe at some point, I feel like that other voice is going to be like, this is fucked. This is bullshit, and I will not have no more part of this. So that's where I'm at. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't want no part of this no more. Like, I don't want to give it to no one else or nothing like that, but, like, I'm just saying. Why does it hate us so much? Like, what the fuck is the point in that? Why? What the fuck is the point in that? And where in the fuck does it come from? Where in the fuck does this come from? You know? Like, if it's not us, where's it fucking coming from? Why is it fucking hating on us the way it does? What the fuck, you know? Is it vibes, energies, frequencies, you know, radio waves, you know? Like, any of that stuff, it could be a possibility, you know? Like I said, when you rip that fucking door open, that anything's possible, like, it's a fucking scary door once you tear that one open. Like, it makes anything possible, but it also makes some, in a way, like, the shit that you ain't been able to figure out is now possible to figure out. So, like, there's some good in that too, you know what I mean? Like, I think, you know, like, because I would have never thought of this any other time other than, oh, it must be a demon, you know, or some fucking bogus theory there. Not saying there's not something fucking in the non-physical that's tormenting us, you know? Like, whatever's been doing that to me, wait till I'm in the non-physical, you're getting fucked up, man. You're getting fucked up. And don't think I ain't gonna be there. I'm coming. I will be in the non-physical as well. Because we are spirit with a human experience. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Like, we're not from here. We're from the spirit world. We're from the next realm, dude, or whatever you want to call it. From where spirits are. Like, probably where no time exists and anything's possible and there's no stress. Like, other than the shit that you probably want to argue about and shit, just because you're still, I feel like, maybe all connected, but still going to have your individual experiences still even on that end, I feel like. But, and how the fuck are we going to cope with this shit if we can't see the enemy or hear the motherfucker and it's all the way up in your head already? Fuck, dude. Like, what in the hell, man? You just got access to your fucking thoughts. How the fuck does it get access to our fucking shit, dude? How did it get access to us? And it's got to be a major cause in what gives us anxieties and keeps us stuck and keeps you from not wanting to do anything. Are we alone in this battle? You know? Like, am I fucking alone in this battle? Am I the only one going through it? Like, in a certain way, I'm glad if that's the case, because I don't want any y'all, anybody fucking going through this. Like, this is fucking retarded and horrible. Like, it's not fun. That's for sure. It's not fun because I don't know how. I think I've been battling it this whole time, so I guess I can't say that I fucking can't battle it, because obviously I have. You know what I mean? I'm still here, you know. Like, examples of the attacks, you know what I mean? Like, I want, you know, that's what I tell you. I was like, you know, that thing that's hating on you when you're walking down the road, telling you your shit, you know, and telling you not to take a shower because you're a piece of crap anyways, or don't drink that, you're not worthy of that, you dumb fuck, you know, like, why in the fuck are you gonna go walking down the street, man? Everybody out there hates you too, you know what I mean? Like I said, that other one, that kill yourself constantly, what fucking saying, you know what I mean? Like, which I can damn near fucking talk myself into that thought, not to doing it, but like to a reason why it's happening, because I don't think I'm from here, and I think this body's my cage, and I don't really really like that thought, but that's something that's there. You know what I mean? But like, and the other one that fucking like I said, when I'm walking down the goddamn road, it's like fucking just step out in front of that car, man. Go ahead, step on out in front of that car. You ain't gonna get hurt. You know. And if it's not us, why would anything do this to anyone or anything? There's the big question. You know, what's he say on that movie I, Robot, you know? That, sir, is the right question. You know what I mean? Why? Why would anything do this to anyone? Whether it's in you or outside of you or fucking whatever. Why would anything do any of this to anyone or anything? Like, what joy could something get from tormenting you constantly your whole fucking life, dude? What a piece of shit if it is doing that. Like, and then I thought some other things about this battling it thing, you know, like, can it possibly trick it into getting what it wants? You know, like, it thinking that you do believe you're crap, and then maybe it'll leave you alone, because it seems like once you're down in that hole, it's fine, you know, but like anytime you start getting positive, it ain't no time, it's like, no, you know, like, you suck, dude, like, things are gonna be all right, man, things are gonna be all right. No, they're not. You're a fucking waste, you know, like. And then some other questions, you know, like, how in the fuck could meds help if it's not me? The only way a medication could help, I feel like, if this scenario was a possibility or is the thing, is if it was a blocker that blocks this shit out. You know? And then there again, like, will that block you from being connected to everything and you know what I mean? Like, or to block you to noticing it, you know what I mean? Like, so, like, you can find ways that, like, this needs to be happening, but this shouldn't be happening if it is, like, seriously, like, but taking a med to fix you when the problem's outside of you anyways, you know, fucking affecting your thoughts or whatever, like, taking a pill to cope with the fucking stress, yes, maybe, but, like, saying got levels all fucked up in myself and shit, you know what I mean? Maybe there's a way that you could say that, like, certain chemical imbalances in your brain will let some other shit in, maybe. Like, maybe you get them all bounced right. That shit can't come in like it does. You know, the contrast won't be so harsh or whatever. But how could a fucking medication help it? So I'm taking like 6 a day now myself. Like, yeah, I've been feeling a little bit more positive lately, you know? But, like, there you go again. Is that positive shit me either? Like, so, and how could therapy help? I've been feeling like therapy's been helping me, but, like, how could therapy help if they don't get or understand the enemy that's unseen? Not everybody can just be called fucking crazy, dude. Crazy's one thing, you know? But whatever's going on that caused that craziness could be on the outside of us that's causing this shit. You never know. Like, you can't just call people crazy and throw them in a fucking loony bin. You know what I mean? Like, how could anything understand this? Like, that's where I'm at. It's hard to even explain this shit. Like, is it spiritual warfare, you know? Which is fucked also. Like, can't we just do that shit in the spirit world? Like, when we get there, like, what spirits on the outside of this fucking realm just trying to fucking hate on everybody? What the fuck is the point there? Why can't we just duke it out when I get in spirit as well as you are? You know what I mean? Like, in that theory. Is the good and loving thoughts us either? You know, there we go again. Like, I wrote that down again. Like, it's a big question. Like, is that good side us? If you got to ignore the bad shit, is, like, the other thing coming in us either? Like, where are we at then? If that's either one of these theories are possible, you know? Like, because it definitely makes sense. Like, but definitely the good feeling thoughts are the thoughts that are going to make your perception better, I feel like, and your belief stronger and your faith stronger. You know what I mean? At the same time, yes, it takes this hateful shit sometimes to make us stronger, you know, to believe in ourselves or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, for your power of your intent and your belief in what's possible and like what you could bring into existence, you know, whenever you got all these good thoughts, believing in it and knowing it's going to happen and backing that up, like I could see how you could get some momentum going and possibly affecting your reality and bringing good things into you. But not whenever you're trying to do that and fucking something else is coming in and fucking shitting on all that constantly, even probably down up into your subconscious almost, like hating, keeping it down in there. You know what I mean? Where you can't fucking break free, break these goddamn chains of this bullshit. There you go again, you know. Is it angels? Is it demons? You know, like, is that a thing? You know, like, I believe there's a possibility of it for sure, but like, is it or not? You know, like, let's see here. If we ain't the good or the bad, then what the fuck are we? Just the ugly? You know what I mean? And how can we trust anything if the enemy has access to our thoughts? How can you trust anything if you can't trust what's going on in your own head? Like, there you go, guys. Like, anybody having any of these troubles, there's the fucking only thing you would have to tell anybody to fucking get them to understand. Though, when you tell them that, they're going to instantly try to act like you're nuts. You know what I mean? But they probably ain't dealing with it. And they're not going to even try to fucking understand because they either don't want you dealing with it or they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But, like, if it has access to our thoughts, how do you trust anything that's going on? And God, where's God at if that's the case? You know what I mean? I believe he's right here in us anyways. Like, he's right here too. You know, probably just waiting for the right time to strike like a fucking rattlesnake. We definitely need to get access to our supernatural fucking powers if they're going to bring the spirit battle to this fucking physical experience. You know what I mean? We can't just be fighting it fucking physically, you know? You're going to have to fight this shit supernaturally too, you know? Like, goddamn. Like, so we need the goddamn tools. We need the answers to some of these things. Like, it'll fucking wear you out, man. You know? And then, like, once you get real fucking down far in there, and I don't know if anybody likes any of that, I'm definitely going to be getting into this shit because I'm going to do my best to try to find some of these fucking answers. You know, even if it just fucking, I'd rather it fucking tell me that it's all bullcrap. Trust me. Like, I don't want any of this shit to be the truth. But I do want the truth. So, like, if it is the truth, fucking I want it. But I'm sure you guys understand what I'm saying on that. But, so, like I said, all that shit up in there I don't believe is you. Like, I tell you that even when it just comes with regular people in your life, like, that are always saying it is you that's fucking the wrong one or in the wrong. Like, it ain't always you. Like, so I don't believe that shit in our head's always us either. Like, there again, here's a good little thought. Good little thought. I believe we got to find a way to come together first on that shit because it can't keep just destroying you constantly. Like, that can't keep going on. You know? And it can't keep fighting for control in there like that. Like, if that mean shit's in there for and is us too, and the good's us too, and both of them are you, you know, or either way, even if they're not actually us, like it's got to come together. It can't just keep shitting on you constantly. There's no point in that. Like, you know, I guarantee that fucking mean and fucking rowdy fucking shit that is in there is what you need when it comes to getting in a fucking physical battle for sure. You know, like, all right, you know, enough fucking just loving everything. You know, it's time to fucking kick it into gear here. Gonna have to step on some fucking heads. You know, step on them niggas' necks like they're fucking heads. But anyway, like, it's just this fucking battle, dude. It's fucking tiring, you know. And like I said, if it ain't all us in our heads, then you shouldn't be judging yourself for all of it either. So, like, here you go again. You're getting this enlightenment shit. That's what they've been saying. So, like, maybe the answers are coming finally anyways, you know, like, supposed to be aware of what's going on in your head and let it go by, you know, or whatever they say, you know. It's really hard to do that. But they say that's when you're the most aware or whatever, when you're not letting just what's up in the head fucking control you either, you know, and like they want to call it ego or whatever. I don't know if that's the case, but like even if it's an ego issue, you know, in that case, like if it's on the outside looking in, it ain't your ego. It's not you. Like it's not your craps. Like you shouldn't have to fucking let anything go there. Like if it's something else coming in that shouldn't be fucking coming in there, it ain't you to deal with like that. Like you're gonna have to learn how to fucking fight this thing. And fucking I don't know how to make friends with it. Trust me. I've been fucking trying. And like I'm on both sides of the map. I am a fucking angel and I am a motherfucking demon. Like I can be either one, and like but it's always going to be on somewhat of a moral high ground, you know what I mean? Like, so like, even when you got to be a demon to do good sometimes, you know what I mean? You can't just always fucking be on the good side and fucking letting everybody get away with everything. So sometimes you got to like flip it up and be an angel that's willing to do demon shit, maybe that's more like it, you know? But it's just a bunch of randomness here. You know, like anybody got any theories, holler at me, you know. Much love to everyone out there, you know. Like I say always, peace, love, hair, grease, keep swinging. Don't quit now, god damn it, don't quit now. I told you we got them on the ropes. Actually, I told you possibly we're on the ropes doing the rope-a-dope, you know what I mean? But that's probably more like what's going on. We look beat, but we ain't beat, you know what I mean? We appear defeated, but we're not defeated. Any aspect of that, undefeated is undefeated. That means you're not defeated, you know what I mean? So you get to decide when you're defeated, you know? No one else. You know? Said, come together, man. Everybody just fucking start believing in yourself. You are the fucking power. You are the strength. You're fucking worthy of anything you've ever wanted. You're worthy of fucking love. You're worthy of it. You deserve to get it. Deserve's got nothing to do with it. You should get it anyways. Like, fuck, man. We're fucking human beings, they say, you know what I mean? Like, and we are fucking social beings that fucking need interaction. And like, and want an interaction, want affection, you know, want to give affection. Like, it's fucking good shit there, man. I believe in all that. I believe in all that shit. I want to fucking love up on something, think I don't, you know? But, anyway. But you guys have a wonderful day out there. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get there. I love y'all. Peace.